What's cracking, people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Ninja Gaiden Sigma. In the last one, we started going through the maze, and I talked a little bit about the narratives of Ninja Gaiden. In this one, we're going to keep on going. So we're not going to go that way just yet. I think we're going to cut down here, because I remember correctly, there should be... Unless it's the door I'm thinking about, because I might have already... Yes, it's the door I'm already thinking about. Okay. So, we've pretty much explored as much as we can down here. At this point, I believe it's just moving on. But yeah, last time we were talking about the narrative of Ninja Gaiden and how, I think that just in general, it just has a hard time being serious and stylized. Oh snap! Not these guys! Oh, and with the fish. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is just unfair. Forget this nonsense, we're gonna cheat. Screw you, that's how I roll. So yeah, I hope the last time was at least interesting for you guys. Use the key of the lioness. So I'm not gonna lie, I did not know we were this close to the boss. Oh, I thought it kept on going. Now you gotta be careful with Doku on this one because the spirit of Doku has a lot of that. Okay. Yeah, Doku has just a lot of I won't say a lot of, but he has several attacks that I would classify as BS. Because he'll just do stuff like that, and he still has to health train moves, so bear that in mind. Oh snap. But he's ultimately not a difficult boss. He just has a couple of moves that I'm just like, you are going to want to look out for. Okay, camera, work for me. And he can do the Jedi Force Throw without, doing it because, forget being original. Nope, no.
Receive the curse. Become a fiend.
And that's chapter 17 clear. Yeah, if I had known we were that close to the boss, I would have finished last video on this. I honestly thought we had a whole another section to go. It happens. What we get? Master Ninja, so not too bad. Chapter 18, The Core. Doku's hate continues to slowly transform Ryu. Feeling the blood of the fiends pounding in his veins, Ryu stands before the gates to the source of all evil, the core of the Imperial Palace. The source of all evil, really? Find it kind of hard to believe, but yes. If you thought you were safe, yeah, they do this thing with the spawn these guys in on you. So yeah, keep that in mind. Yeah, they keep spawning in. So one of the things I just never, one of the things I just do not care for, I do not care for any guys that sometimes just do this cheap stuff. Is like, you just got done fighting the boss, right? And granted, they give you a full health bar, I think, at the beginning of each chapter, but it's like, they start you off, right? And it's like, okay, let's just throw all these fish at him. It's like, really, my dude? But yeah, no, Doku turned Ryu, well, he didn't turn him into one raptor deity of sentiment. He didn't turn him into a fiend, he just awakened the fiend blood inside of Ryu. Correct. The corpse of a ninja. What is he holding? Map of the labyrinth. Yeah, once again, he didn't turn Ryu into a fiend, he just awakened the blood inside of him. And this is something that, as far as I can tell, is actually fairly common with regards to, well, I won't say fairly common, but it's one of those like kind of myths, you know. It's like one of those like ubiquitous things. Is like one of those mimetic things, right? So historically speaking, you might be familiar with someone called Hanzo Hasashi. Not Hasashi, I think Hattori Hanzo. He was the leader of the, I believe, the Yiga clan, which is an actual real-life historical clan that existed during the feudal I believe the feudal times, the Warring States period. Anyway, he pretty much helped in terms of folklore. He pretty much helped one of the founders of Japan essentially live long enough to essentially to help unify it. One of the unifiers of Japan. My bad. I don't know why I said founders. One of the unifiers. Those are two completely different things. And it turns out, well, that's two at put back. So you can always, and also you can always go back and try to find the other one that we didn't use. Since I don't use them that much, we should be fine. But it got to a point where he was built up as essentially being a demon, but in terms of like historical accuracy, is actually not believed. I think it's been proven that the name Hanzo actually, I'm not gonna be able to get fancy with this. Actually, it's a moniker that belongs to multiple people, not just one individual. So what you're actually reading is a anthology of a lot of different individuals' accomplishments and exploits over the years. So, and one of the many theories is that he was actually a demon in disguise, that he was just that destructive, much like how some ancient journalists get monikered as a reincarnation of a god of war because they're that effective at planning strategy and just utterly decimating their enemies. Unlock the door, it can now be opened from both sides.
So, you are Ryu Hayabusa. Over the corpses of my Black Spider clan brethren, I was able to make it this close to the core, but I cannot go on. Though it dishonors me, I give you this. Go to the core. You must reclaim Vigor. The equilibrium is collapsing. Master, I have failed. Forgive me.
Key of the Decayed Soul. Wow, that is not disturbing in the slightest. If you remember correctly, we were here before. Oh, snap. I activate the enemies. But yeah, it's one of those things that kind of mimetic things. So it went from like being like just one individual is believed to be a demon, to essentially, like, if you were a ninja, it was pretty much accepted that you were some kind of demon in disguise. That's how ubiquitous it became. So, Ryu being part demon, the ninja looks like he has survived many battles. Who could have injured such a man so badly? He's holding something. Dai's diary. Yeah, I remember Dai, we talked about how they were looking for him earlier. Very first. As a member of the Black Spider clan, I will fulfill my mission and gain the respect of our clan leader. I have promised so to Gin, and I will not break that promise. February 21st. I have been badly wounded, but I have obtained the key to the core. I do not have much longer. I must get this to Gin. So, yeah. Layering in more lore. You know, we got about that link, but, oh snap. Didn't mean to do that. Get off of me. Get away from me. The man are used to his bag come out of that. But yeah, it eventually went from being just, you know, Hanzo being rumored to be a demon in disguise to essentially, if you were a ninja, it was like pretty much accepted that you were some kind of part demon somehow. Like some part of your ancestry is demonic. Come on. And it just kind of stuck. As well, you'll see like a lot of like instances in like I guess for animes essentially, you'll be seeing a lot of instances of them being treated as like actual demons or someone being nicknamed a demon. The core of the Imperial Palace. Yeah, I can see why. This place is seen as Rivoli, because why would you design your palace to look like this?
What will he discover at the end of his journey? Appeasement for his vengeful heart? Or something else? The true battle is only just beginning.
And now for the boss gauntlet. Not boss gauntlet, I'm kidding. An enemy gauntlet. This is why I said you want to have your Delabro pretty much maxed out. Because you are going to get this is going to be a hard part for you. The upside is that as long as you are on top of your enemies, they'll drop more than enough health for you to get through it. You have to remember a full Delabro combo, Delabrajo or whatever it's called, will pretty much kill these guys. So it makes it a little bit easier. Like, if you go through the entire combo and then hit the Y button at the end to do the final swing and knock them down, you've killed them. Now, remember those statues we were gathering earlier? Well, offer the Raptor Deity of Sentiment. This is what we were gathering them for. to ascend this tower. So yeah, but yeah, no, it's very possible that Ryu having demonic blood in him, or fiend blood, and this was hinted at in the it was hinted at in the game that descendants of the Hayabusa bloodline are actually descendants from the ancient fiend dragon whose fang is rumored to be what created the dragon sword, or what the dragon sword is made from. So that's where that idea comes from. And it's very possible it's just a play on that. It's also supposed to somewhat explain why Ryu is so good at just murking everyone he sees. That's what that's supposed to be. Second core. So yeah. I don't know if you're going. He's dead. Another one here somewhere. Okay, I dodged rolled out of that. I don't know what you. Thought it was that easy, did ya? That's odd. Unless I must have been hitting them more than what I thought I was earlier. But essentially, you're pretty much good as long as you keep them stun locked and don't let them get any cheap shots in on you. So it takes one hit more than the actual combo. Okay, good to know. Okay. Okay. Because if you really want to, you can use the old bull technique to just knock them into the wall. But yeah, no, this is what you can do. This is what you can do to make your life infinitely easy, not infinitely easier. But this is pretty much what's depict what the where that idea comes from, and it's supposed to, I believe, retroactively explain why Ryu is so dang destructive in context to the Dead or Alive Ninja Gaiden world, because he is part demon, though technically speaking, I would argue that pretty much any individual who can trace their lineage back in some kind of ninja-esque fashion probably has demonic blood in him, according to the rules of the universe. I still maintain that the narrative of these games could use a little bit of work. Get off of me! I missed that health pickup. I still maintain that because it's just a lot of big concepts and a lot of big ideas and a lot of big events, just not a lot stringing it together. And well, that's not creepy. The eyes are looking at us. They know my YouTube watch history. Okay, you know what? Screw this. You're not playing fair. I'm not playing fair either. And okay, I'll be right back when I get back there. Alright, and we're back. So screw you guys and your cheap ways. Because I do not have time. Did the wall just block that? Really? You can do that? Okay, yeah, no, we're not playing this right now. I'm not dealing with that right now. So yeah, you can okay. Okay, so it's still forge on that one, kind of weird. Devil deity of immorality. So we got sentimentality, wisdom, and immorality. I'm not exactly seeing how the first two are exactly demonic. What you're trying to say, being wise is somehow an inherently evil thing to be. In which case, I think Athena would have something to say to you. So yeah, so we're climbing up this tower. It's basically just an enemy gauntlet, and I have beef with this tower. We will get to it when we get to it, but I have beef with this tower. Just know that there is beef, and it will be had. Now you can jump off this and get the head back down. Okay, that is disturbing. I'll give Japan this. They really know, and grubs. They really know how they get you with shocking imagery. Good thing this game is rated immature. Okay, now we're getting thrown out with both of them. Okay, might have a problem here. Two heavy hitting enemies that one of which seems to be able to do that. Yeah, y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? He just ate it, you know, before the Waterford attack even happened. He just ate my attack. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because screw this noise. Yes, that's just a regular essence drop. Okay. Hopefully he drops a health orb too, because I'm gonna have a hard time in this next issue with regards to the piranhas, because you know it's going to be someone's on staircase waiting for us after this. It didn't summon there all the time, and that's pretty much our refill. Like, if you want to get a health refill, you got to work for it. Serpent, deity of creation. Yeah, I have no idea what all these reference. If there is some kind of reference to them, it might just be something different in front of it because Itagaki subscribes to the same design philosophy that essentially inspired the Halo series. That is the rule of cool. If it's cool, they'll do it. Oh, come on. I know there's one more, you bastards. Come on. I know one more of you guys. Am I here? Come on. Did he spawn? The gates of hell. Okay. And here we are at the summit. You have a monolith you can use to refill your health and your nympho and a save state. But you have no, and I repeat, no Muramasa statue to deal with whatsoever. We have a couple of chests up here and 2 ways to go. We have this spiritual gate and up top, which we will deal with next time. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.